Hey everybody, sorry I haven't done a video in about a week and stuff. So today, Pastor Justin talked about how you should, be with God, like, to, okay, let me get this straight. Wait a second, I'm gonna go get my notes real quick. Okay, I got my notes right now, and Pastor Justin said, Daniel 6. Okay. If you want to follow along with me, I don't care. You can. So, what? What just happened? What? Who was research? Not today. Dan Wanty. Okay. But went to Daniel, and oh my gosh, I can't find it right now. I'm sorry, guys. I'll get back to you when I find it. Alright, it was in Daniel chapter 6, verses 16 through 23, and I'm going to read them for you. And it says, 16. Okay. So the king gave the order, and they brought Daniel, threw him into the lion's den. The king said to Daniel, "May your God whom you serve continually rescue you." A stone was brought and placed over the mouth of the den. The king sealed it with his own signet ring. I don't know what that says, I'm sorry. And with signet rings of his nobles, so that nothing in regard to Daniel could be changed. Then the king went to his palace and spent the night fasting. No diversions were brought to him, and he could not sleep. At the first light of dawn, the king got up and hurried to the lion's den. When he reached the den and cried out in anguish to Daniel, "Daniel, servant of the living God," the king said, "Has your God whom you serve continually been able to rescue you from the lions?" Excuse me. Then Daniel spoke with the king. "May the king live forever. My God sent his angels and shut the lions' mouths. They haven't hurt me, for I was found innocent before him. Also, I have not committed crime against my king." The king was overjoyed and gave orders to take Daniel out of the den. So Daniel was taken out of the den uninjured, for he trusted in his God. Alright, I'm gonna play a game while I talk to you about this. Wait a second, I'm gonna turn the sound down. Alright. So what Daniel did is, Daniel was unashamed of his God. What he did was he openly prayed about his God. He'd open his window and pray continuously. He didn't care what people thought, but the rule was back then that if anybody doesn't bow down or worship what the king worships or whatever, that whoever does that would get put to death. So Daniel would pray openly to his God, our God, like Big G God. So, I'm sorry, that's what Justin calls it. So, what Daniel did, he was unashamed. If God leads us to do stuff like this, we have to be able to do stuff for our God that might seem uncomfortable to us, like dying. Daniel didn't say a word. Okay, I'll die for my God. I'll keep praising him. Praise his name. Worship the Lord whenever I want to. There's a verse on that, I forgot, but one day my stepmom, I was talking, about Jesus, and she told me to stop talking about him. And they read me this verse. I forgot which verse it was, but it said, I will talk about my Lord and stuff anytime I want. I will not shut my mouth. I thought that really reached out to me, but what Daniel did is he said, okay, he basically went along whatever the king said. He was like, the king knows me, and he knows I'm not going to shut my mouth. Sorry, my dad walked in, but, he didn't care Daniel didn't care if he got thrown into the lions then. He was unashamed. He would worship his God at his own time, in his own place. And, the king knew him, and he worried about Daniel. He said, I shouldn't have done that, And what's remarkable is, if you trust in God, He'll return the favor. And what God did is that He shut the lions' mouths. He made them not open their mouths. And Daniel lived. It said here in verse 23, right? Where is it? Okay, he said, right here, the king was overjoyed and gave orders to take Daniel out of the den. So Daniel was taken out of the den uninjured. So I think that's awesome. I think it's a great Bible story of Daniel in the lion's den. And I just gotta say, if you want to join the church, if you're in Mobile, you know me, I'm Patrick Clay for Wake Student Ministries. And that's all I got to say, really. I don't need a song this time, man. I put Lead Me to the Cross on. I thought I would need it. But, I hope y'all have a good night. Happy Wednesday. Praise the Lord, and the people that don't know about Jesus Christ out there watching this video, I encourage you to give your life to Him, because He, I care about y'all, for real. Like, this is why I'm doing this. I've dedicated my life to the ministry. I'm gonna fulfill that dedication. But anyways, alright, this is Patrick Clay from Wake Student Ministry. See you guys.